Hey folks, here's what's new on Lux Nation today. So, my wife wanted a little stand-up vacuum cleaner that's easy to maneuver, not hard to get out of the closet, and she can run over the floors. Very handy if you got dogs in the house, so on and so forth. So she went and she did her due diligence. And what we have here is a Shark Navigator Lift Away Pro. So it got the best ratings of everything that she looked at. We're going to give it a go. Right now we're going to show you how to assemble it. They show them on TV, they show them on the ads, and but a lot of times they don't show you how to assemble one. So we're going to unbox this thing, put it together, and then we'll put it to her and see what she thinks about it here in a minute. So, first thing you get is what's inside. A little easy start quick guide. And then of course you get the owner's manual. I'll give you a close-up of those here shortly. What you get inside is a handle. It's got a stretch hose, the floor nozzle of course, an extension wand, accessory holder, portable lift away canister, which is seems to be pretty neat. 8-inch crevice tool. It's for doing like around the edges, or maybe of your walls, or down in your cushions of your seat, help get the crud out of there. A dusting brush and the pet power brush. Now we've got dogs and it's just crazy the amount of hair that those dogs put down. Sometimes I think you could build a whole nother dog, or maybe two, and that's just in one day. So a lot of sweeping, a lot of vacuuming goes on just to keep the house clean. So anyway, on with the show. Alright, so okay, well, that looks like that's where your attachments go, and this is looks like part of the cord wrap maybe. Okay, nice little easy, got big buttons, not hard on the thumbs to make a release. Well, let's see how this thing goes together. So next out of the box, okay, and this is the floor wand, I guess. Is that what it says? Floor nozzle. Floor nozzle. It's supposed to be great. It's got a little light there. It indicates when it's on. And all plastic. The bristles are fairly stiff. Should do a good job cleaning carpet, we hope. There again, this is one of the top rated machines on the market today. It's got a footprint here. I don't know if that's, I guess you push down on that to hold it, and so that lets this pivot and rotate. It's stout. I probably wouldn't put on my whole weight, but if you hold that there, you can see it pivots pretty easily. And here, of course, you got an electrical hookup right there. It's 2 prongs. And I'm sure that the little basket thing will attach to that. We hope. So then, this all comes out in one piece. This is your dust collector, dirt collector. Looks like it's got a HEPA filter. And yep, it sure does. And folks, just so you know, I've not opened this box. My wife pulled it out and put it together a little earlier, and we thought it might make for some decent content, might be helpful to somebody. Hope so. But as you can see, that filter does just pull out. I'd think that, this is just my opinion, You could probably take air hose, blow that out a couple, 3 times maybe, just depending, and what you prefer before you order a new one. Have no idea what those cost to replace. No, we just got this thing today. So, well, if I can get back together, I'll be no more. My wife will get me. Ah, that was a close one. Close. So, anyway, if you'll look up in the bottom, there again, that is where it attaches to the floor nozzle. You can see the hole here, and if you look real close, you can see the 2-pronged electrical cord or electrical attachment is going to go here. So it's got, again, one of those nice, easy thumb release, finger release. We use a Rainbow for our main vacuum cleaner. It's a lot to drag out, a lot to put together, but I will say that these little tabs right here are way much more friendly than putting a Rainbow together, because it's got the little bitty tabs. Probably 7 times out of 10 that I've used it, I'll wind up with a pinched finger, and frankly I hate that. So anyway, with that said, this will go into here, and we're going to put that together now. And I'm imagining that you're going to want to hear a click when this is actually properly together, like so. And you heard that audible click. Now to break this down, of course you just push this red tab, lift up, and it'll come apart if you ever need to take it apart to clean it. So now we've got about, what, maybe 3/4 of the vacuum cleaner put together. So then we'll go deeper into the box, and there's the handle. That must be the extension hose. As you can see, it's got a pretty decent spring to it. You can stretch it. I don't know that I would overstretch that. I mean, it feels to be pretty decent quality. Of course, that's wire inside here, makes it, you just can't compress it. And that's got a rubber gasket around it right here, and that should make it a little bit, when you're using that one, you're not going to have no dust or fine particles escaping. Should all get into this piece here. So we've got that laid out now, and well, there's more in the box. Well, of course, attachments. So what we got here? Yep, that looks like that's about it. So anyway, this is your duster. You can put that on right here. Now I know that don't look like it fits. When my wife had it out earlier, I was like, that ain't gonna fit over that. Well, that's exactly right, it don't. It fits into it. You don't have to twist it, you can, but great to run over end tables, TV stands, nightstands, anywhere you collect a lot of dust. All you gotta do is take that and just run over it, and should be dust no more. So time will tell. We ain't tried it yet. Same thing, that's your crevice tool. You can run it along the edges of your walls if you want to. If you've got food down in there beside your chairs and the cushions, so on and so forth. Anything you've got that's hard to reach gives you a little bit more extension there to get in there to it. So one thing that I thought was really neat that came with this, I will say maybe part of the selling point for us, was the pet hair tool. Now it's got the little fine felt, what you call that, brush there, and then of course you got the little wheel, but then it seems to have what appears to be a water wheel that also, if you can see that, that moves in tandem with the brush. There's a rubber belt that runs right here. It's got a gear. It's got a gear on the feeder bar, and that should help feed the hair through here and hopefully into this canister here. So, now with that being said, I think the next piece to go on will be this. Of course, that would be kind of hard to vacuum with, I do believe. At least for anybody over 5 foot tall. So, but anyways, here is your on-off switch. That is a 3-position rocker switch. Well, your first position is off. Your second position, which the switch is just completely flat, is bare floor. So you can take it and sweep your hardwood floors or linoleum floors, whatever you have. And then of course your third position is all the way to the back, and that activates the brush inside here. It's really neat. It's got a window right here. You can look at your brush. If it starts getting gummed up with stuff, well, there you go. You can see it, stop, clean your brush out, move forward. So here we've got the extension. This has got another rubber grommet right here. It seems to be a very good quality, and that is where this piece is going to go on. So, and this is where your extension hose is going to attach, and that is this piece right here. The really cool thing about that, and we've had stand-up models before, and this does not rotate. This one, you won't be able to do it when everything's put together, but actually rotates all the way around, 360 degrees. When it's together, you're going to be able to do about 180 degrees. I would think using this machine, probably about 90 degrees is as far as you're really going to go, but just so you know, it goes all the way around. So, pretty neat machine so far. Really interested to see how it works out. And so let's attach this little bit right here. Again, it's got that really cool little spring button right there. Easy on the fingers to get it apart if you need to clean it. And of course you can see right there you got a groove. You have a notch right here. Just simply line those up and push it down until it clicks. When it clicks, it's in. You can pick up the whole vacuum cleaner with it. So we're going to go to the handle now. Again, it's got the little quick release red tab. That's what makes it release. You can see if you can see down in there, you've got the little red tab inside. And then on this, you have a notch right here. So that little red tab in here is going to lock inside that notch. And once again, with every other piece, same as this one, pull it down. You don't have to use a lot of force, not necessary. Wait until you hear the click. Okay, so you're going to pull it off, squeeze the red button, pulls right off, again, the click. And it's in. Took no more pressure than that to put together. So easy peasy, no need to put a lot of force on this machine. Now, so we've got this little doodad here. This is your extension one. We talked about that a minute ago. You'll need that to be hooked up, to be using it. And as you can see, you've got 2 indentions here that are half moon, and then you've got 2 indentions here, one on each side, that have the clips. You look here, half moon, you've got the little clip right there, and a little clip right there. So what you want to do is line those up. You line them up until it clicks. Again, it don't take a lot of pressure to put this together, so if you use this thing a lot, don't be afraid to take it apart and give it a good thorough cleaning. everything's got a good positive lock on it. It's easy to take apart. Of course, the cleaner you keep it, well, the better it's going to do and the better job you'll get. So you've got this little attachment here. I can go ahead and tell you, my wife says, no, I'm not putting that stuff on there. I don't like that. Needless to say, it won't be on here. But for video purposes, that fits there. And then your little brush fits there. Now, this, put it in your possibles drawer in your kitchen or wherever you keep your vacuum cleaner. It does not have a storage thing for that. And of course, this is your power cord. One thing I want to show everybody, just for kicks and giggles, just in case somebody don't know, just because you don't know, that don't make it bad. But most of all your electrical cords, they come with this little plastic thing. That has to be removed. It keeps the prongs from getting bent during shipping. That's all that is. If you want to store it with that, fine, that's up to you. But simply remove it and you've got your prongs. So the cord wrap is a very simple process. Most of you folks out there that are musicians will understand this process real easily, or mechanics. So the way this is, if you can look right here, you can see the cord. It's got a little bitty reinforcement right there. If you pull here, that is bad because it pulls on that. You don't want to do that. You don't want to be bending this no more than you have to. So when you go to put it up, you want to come to the front of the machine, come here, and then wrap your cord as such. And there's one nice little detail. It's pretty neat. If you look on that side of the cord, it's got a little clip. It's built in. There's nothing you can lose. You just find you a piece of cord that you like and clip it in. Now we'll get into using the wand. It's a little bit different. You will have to take the unit apart, kinda, but it's a standalone kind of deal that you actually don't have to take the heavy base with you. So that's pretty neat if you ask me. I like it. That's a pretty neat feature. So you'll just get a hold down here. I like getting a hold down here. It's got a nice little handle right there that you can grab. But you will push this red button right here. It's a rocker. You hear it unlatch, and you pull that off. Simple as that. So then you take this part off. Again, little red button right there. You have a dial on here that says suction release. You can twist that, and in there it's got a little vent, so it's 4 positions. You can roll it back a notch, and you can see the white piece in there that's blocking it off, gives you more suction. There's a second, third, and that's closed. So you're getting maximum amount of power to your tools. And whoopsie, sorry, and your attachments. So in order to use these things, you're going to want to push it in. It should be 90 degrees, and then you just turn your unit on. Again, your rocker switch is right there, and the camera is going to have to be adjusted. But simply put, you pick this up. If you're right-handed, left-handed, I'm personally right-handed, and here's that 360-degree action. You can carry it in your left hand and vacuum, whatever you want to vacuum. This is a pet hair tool, so it'd be good for beds. It would be good for couches, chairs, and other stuff such as that. And of course, same thing with these. We've been through this. You attach that, pick your unit up, go wherever you want to go, vacuum whatever you want to vacuum. It's a pretty decent point. It's pretty narrow. It's not bad enough to get hurt on, which is good. But it's narrow enough that it'll get in between whatever you need to get in between. So there's that part. Anyway, when you're ready to go back to regular vacuuming, pull that up right here till it clicks, and then you pull your floor nozzle back over, and again, don't take a lot of pressure until it clicks. When it clicks, you're good to go. And you're ready to clean floors. See y'all next time.